first.
Don't sing.
Thanks, Jen, thanks. This lot have all topped the charts, but can they really sing? We're joined by the new stars of Popstar To Operastar, along with their mentors, Catherine Jenkins and Rolando Villazon. Hello, guys.
Hello there.
Hey.
We should go through the lineup just quickly, okay?
Yeah.
The lineup for the boys. We've got X Factor winner Joe McElderry. We've got Ultravox's Midure. We've got Andy Bell from Erasure. And Top Loaders Joe Washburn.
And the girls, Claire Richards from Steps, Bucks Fizz is Cheryl Baker, Pussycat Doll, Melody Thornton, and soul singer Jocelyn Brown. Well, hello there, guys. This is fantastic.
This is an amazing big challenge that you've all taken on here. How long have you been training for now?
Forever.
All your life.
Long time. We've been at it for about 5 weeks, I think.
Right.
To sing something that lasts a minute and a half, which is it's really sad, really.
I know, but it is quite daunting. I mean, you two obviously sing like this for a living, and you're a teacher, so you must be really patient. You know, you were a teacher originally. It must be really easy to work with these guys.
Actually, they are really, really easy to work with, and you know, everybody seems to be enjoying it. Everyone's being really sort of focused and disciplined, and no, I mean, we really enjoy it, don't we?
Yeah, they're wonderful, great personalities.
Yeah.
And it's hard for them. I mean, we're asking them to learn everything that we learn in years and years of training just in a couple of weeks. So they've come a long way, I must say, from the first time we heard them.
They really have.
Now it's really...
I
hope you're as happy as we are.
So at the start, when you all first met, who was the worst out of everyone? Now, we like to
Can I have a guess?
I wouldn't say that there were. I wouldn't say that, you know, that there were some that were worse, but a few of you were really, really nervous, and I think it's been a lot about getting over the confidence, you know, and sort of trying to find that, because there is so many things to think about. You know, singing live, you have to sing with an orchestra for the first time. They're singing in a foreign language. They're having to be a character. There's just so much to think about all at once.
I have to say, I'm extremely jealous of every single one of you. I was just saying that I'm a massive fan of the show, and you know, I was there last year in the audience. Whoop, whoop, it was brilliant. I'm a massive fan, so I'm so jealous. So Claire, what is it like for you now? It's a massive transition, I can imagine.
It is a big jump, actually, and I haven't sung for years and years either, so it's kind of good, because I've not really been singing much pop, so I'm just completely focusing on the opera, but yeah, I'm very nervous.
And I mean, obviously, nerves, Joe, you've sung in front of judges before, so is that something that you're not so worried about?
I'm nervous, but it's kind of... The X Factor experience is definitely going to help, because it's the same kind of format of singing, you know, obviously Rolando and Catherine, and yeah, but I'm still petrified.
Yeah, absolutely. Mitch as well, because you've got all these awards and platinum records and Ivor Novellos and all the rest of it, but you've not done opera before, have you?
No, I haven't. No, it's a whole new thing, and it's very different. It's a bit like someone saying to you, you know, try blinking in a different way, because we've all done what we do for a long time. You know, it's natural. And all of a sudden you have to think about it, and the sound has to come from a different place, and you have to remember the language and your movements and all of that stuff. It's a tall order.
So there could be a Band-Aid in opera style coming out soon.
I doubt it.
You never know. How are you feeling, Andy, as well?
I'm feeling fine. I'm quite surprised with the nerves as well. You'd think after all this time you wouldn't get nervous, and we're having our orchestra rehearsal this afternoon, so I think once that's done, maybe it'll be...
Yeah, but the thing is as well, you're used to dancing on stage as well, so now is it quite difficult, and you as well, Cheryl, and you, Melody, is it quite difficult to kind of stand still suddenly?
That's my biggest problem. Everybody's like, stop moving! I'm like... I'm gonna sway side to side then. Do you do that? Yes, yes!
You rip off your skirt every 5 minutes.
You just don't, I mean, you're just used to that. It's something about your muscle memory now.
Yeah.
When I open my mouth, I'm like...
I like it. Whatever you're doing right now, I like it.
Well, you're singing Carmen, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. And Joseph, what is it like for you? It's a massive change for your normal day job.
I think, as Rolando said, it's the language for me. I mean, I have enough problems speaking English, let alone speaking French, to be honest. So that's been the massive thing. But yeah, it's completely unlearn everything you learn, you know.
Absolutely. Well, and also, if you've got a really powerful voice, like you have, Jocelyn, is it difficult to retrain to sing in a kind of higher pitch?
Yes, it is. It's entirely different, you know. You realize that there's qualities that's there that you never knew were there. Yeah. And Rolando and Catherine make you realize that there's a certain mountain that you have to climb. No matter how you deal with this, you have to go that certain way, and there's no diverting to it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to go there. But it's deep. It's real deep.
There's a little teaser
really
show on
excited.
tomorrow night, isn't there?
Yes, it's in between Britain's Got Talent.
Okay.
So it's going to be an introduction to everyone, and Rolando and I are going to be
We will be performing Traviata,
Oh,
the
amazing.
Brindisi that I think everybody knows, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful duet
We look forward
that
to
comes
it.
from Verdi's Traviata.
Well, the other thing as well that's great about this show as well, because it introduces people that might not know much about kind of operatic singing.
Us.
There we go, that's it. But it does have like a whole new audience out there to
Yeah.
appeal to.
I think it's brilliant that you can now do a show like this, and I think hopefully it shows people that, you know, you actually know more about opera than you think. You know, we try and choose arias that everybody will recognise at home, and so hopefully it sort of helps people to understand a little bit more about it,
Yeah.
make it less scary.
And even if they don't recognize the tune, some of them, they will just go, wow, that's fantastic. I mean, you yourselves, you have experienced that. Well, I've never heard that, but oh, it's great music. I was very happy. I just performed 6 performances of Werther in the Royal Opera House. Tony Papano, the wonderful conductor. And there was a lot of people who came to these performances and said, I didn't know anything about opera. I saw Popstar To Operastar, and that's why we are here. And that was really exciting.
Really good.
Were any of you fans of opera beforehand?
No.
But you will be.
You
Rolando
really get
was
to
with
it. You really begin to respect
Yeah.
it because it is a wonderful, beautiful, and soul-stirring situation. You know, it's music that you've
It's
never
also
thought
very
of.
passionate though, because I remember the last series, some of them were really passionate, some of the singers, and it's almost like an element of acting when you perform. Is that a little bit embarrassing as well to do?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Singing English?
That's not the way.
But why?
No,
Because
yeah,
people
no.
at home would know what we're doing all the acting.
But does that mean that
But
if
no
you
one
get
knows what
it
you're
wrong,
singing.
no one knows? Is that not good as well? Because if you
Well, we'll know.
I think that's been the biggest issue with the language is that I'm like, if someone speaks French, I don't want them to watch this and be like, dumb American girl. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, horrified. You don't want to offend anyone, and you want to do the best job possible. And just like, you know, it's like you respect it now and you hear things differently. When I'm listening to pop singers, I'm like, pish posh.
I'm so looking forward to it.
We're doing that
I'm
wrong.
really genuinely looking forward to seeing this series. I can't
how many
wait.
times will you be down in the studio?
Every single week. Every single week. I've got a friend who's working on it. guys, good luck. Really good luck.
Thank
We
you
shall
so much for watching.
tomorrow.
And Sunday the show properly starts as
Yeah,
well.
every
So
Sunday.
good luck. And that's nearly all from us for today.